I wanted to ask you just about the acceleration of business during COVID. Obviously, this is not just true of your company or your countries; it's true of the entire world and so many digital players. I'm curious, just from a cultural standpoint, can you paint a picture for the growth that you were feeling with hiring, new hiring, and the growth of the company? Let's say 2 years ago versus 2 months ago. Does it feel very different? Are you accelerating, and can you maintain the culture that Marcos Galaparin and others have helped create? You have to be moving into an era of hyper growth, and I'm just curious how that feels.
Yeah, so it's been, I think, at least for us, at least COVID, because we were, for the most part, already used to partially working remotely. We actually have a culture team within the company, and we actually have already cultural principles which we hire and fire from. I think we've been able to permeate culture just from osmosis to something that's a little bit more structured. And I think that served us well over the pandemic, us being a company that is being very benefit from the strong tailwinds of e-commerce. Now, I think where there could be potentially some challenges where we've seen and we've gotten increasingly better at is when we are onboarding perhaps the more junior people, engineers, and people who haven't really had the experience in the office or more of the human contact with some of the more senior people. But like I said, I think because we have a more structured approach to culture, I think we should be able to navigate as we continue to grow into a larger company. We are already reaching, I think, to 11 or 12,000 employees. When I started, we were less than 5,000. And then the other challenge is around the logistics, I guess, people who are sort of different from the rest of the company's culture. But like I said, I think because we really believe that, culture beats strategy, I think we're being incredibly focused in trying to permeate into all of the headcount. But around the new employees, I think that's where it's more challenging. But certainly we've accelerated substantially our pace of growth, not only in the amount of people that are working in our logistics network, but we increasingly are moving faster in terms of hiring engineers, because at the end of the day, we're a people-intensive company. And if we can't hire at the velocity that we need, then we need to start to give up in features or product initiatives on a by-country basis. But I would say we are fortunate to still have a very strong culture, and we hope to continue to have that as we move into 15,000, 20,000, and so on. But it's been a challenge.